Satguru Maharaj ki Jai, Sache Darbar ki Jai. The pandemic last year, 2020, at least for a moment, slowed things down for all of us, the whole world. This slowdown forced us to ask questions, ask a lot of whys. Why do I do what I do? Why am I running this rat race? Am I really happy in my life? Amongst other things, our work has changed. Prior to the pandemic, most of our lives were spent in preparation of work and career, or actually working a career. For the most of us, happiness was defined by success in our field of work. Google this, world's most successful people, and you will find these names: Bill Gates, Oprah Winfrey, Elon Musk, Jeff Bezos, Warren Buffett. So it's safe to say that when we mean success, we are talking about it in the field of work. And we measure success with the accumulation of wealth, one's balance sheet. Because I bet the world's richest persons list has many of the same players, the same people. And while you're Googling, take a look at this. Their pictures, they're all smiling. One would take it that they're happy. Monetary wealth provides us influence over others. So it's safe to say the world view is success equals wealth equals happiness. If the pursuit of happiness starts with the accumulation of wealth, then I think we should establish, what does wealth really mean? In today's age, we consider material wealth as the only wealth because it is tangible and measurable. In my opinion, this worldview is inaccurate. Wealth equals health, knowledge, material, and relationships. Today, we will explain more around these components of wealth, be able to demonstrate how we convert these from other components of wealth into material. Understand the inner workings of wealth itself. First part, health. Everyone must have heard of that timeless quote, "Health is wealth." Even Mahatma Gandhi said, "It is health that is the real wealth, and not pieces of gold and silver, for a person who works with their hands, like a tradesperson, wrestler, athlete, or a physical laborer. They convert this health into monetary wealth. They sell their time and health for money. That is only one way to convert our health into wealth." An American writer, Ralph Epperson, said, "The first wealth is health," which, reflecting back, is absolutely true. Because when we were born, all we had to our name was our health. Another key observation is that time and health are also directly proportional. Good health provides us more time on earth, so time can be interchangeable with health. Part 2, knowledge. As we grow from a child to maturity, we accumulate knowledge. Knowledge of all sorts of things. I've found myself many a times scrolling through YouTube, watching random documentaries, not knowing when I'm going to be using this knowledge. But we keep on accumulating it, especially in this day and age, where knowledge is so abundant. The whole schooling system is about the accumulation of knowledge that is deemed necessary to have a successful and happy life. We further our studies to focus on a field of work, a career that will provide us material wealth. This demonstrates how we use the power of our mind, the ability to focus using our mind, and converting it into monetary wealth. There are a number of careers that demonstrate this: lawyers, doctors, architects, knowledge workers, etc. And the more we focus, the more we get paid. For example, a specialist versus a generalist, a surgeon versus a family doctor. The surgeon, the specialist get paid more than a generalist. It's just an observation. Knowledge is abundant in this information age. It's everywhere. Be aware of what differentiates us from the other knowledge worker. Third part, relationships. Have you heard that saying, it's not what you know, it's who you know? When starting a business, one of the first things one does is build a network, because these relationships are a key resource of any business, like capital or energy. Networking events are key to one's success, because knowledge that others in the same field can share will save you both time and money. Your network can open many doors to opportunities. Let's not discount personal relationships here either. Having a stable personal or family life is key to our mental health and is imperative to a successful future. In this world of uber connectivity, nurture those relationships that are around you first. Cut out the noise and focus on the ones that will make you more happier and successful. Fourth, material wealth. I'm not sure there's much to say here because there's already so much said. We've probably spent years thinking about money and wealth, stocks, real estate. As we know this so intimately, there's not much to explain on this topic. To recap, there's 4 types of wealth. All of them together form our wealth. First one, health is wealth. Second, our knowledge is wealth. Third, our relationships is wealth. And fourth is our material wealth that we have accumulated and continue to do so. So when we describe or use the understanding of wealth, we should encompass all of those components. And now that we understand how to convert from one to the other, then the next step is how do we increase our wealth? Anyone with a growth mindset would ask, how can I increase that whole pie? The answers lie with ancient saints of India. Ancient saints of India defined the path of expanding our wealth in the purushartha. There are 4 pursuits of human life: dharma, artha, kam, and moksha. They explain to increase artha, to increase wealth or economic pursuits, one should expand their dharma first. Dharma means to perform good deeds or develop moral values, practice righteousness, and most importantly, adopt a robust spiritual practice. Because without this, it will not lead, without performing these good karmic activities, it will not result in wealth or economic pursuits. So as a society and as an individual, having a goal and putting an effort towards spiritual practice will lead to economic success, will lead to developing more wealth. In conclusion, I would ask you to define your own success. As all of us value different things at different times in our lives, make sure you're in tune with how much monetary wealth, how much relationship wealth would make you happy in the end. That is your definition. Don't base it solely on net worth like the world does. So when you ever sit back and you recognize, oh my God, so-and-so has gained so much wealth, or the other person has become so much richer than I have, sit back and evaluate all your components of wealth. And if you're unhappy with a certain component, recognize how you can convert some of the others to increase or to match your formula of success. Recognize that relationships are valuable. Recognize your experiences of yesteryears. Be grateful for your health that you have currently, and build a robust spiritual practice. बोलिए सतगुरु महाराज जी की जय, साचे दरबार की जय।